Hey guys and girls, my name's Dan and welcome back to the Forge. In this episode of Trust Me, I'm a Blacksmith. I'm going to remake a punch. So I turned up at the workshop the other day to find that my round punch that I forged in my first year of my degree was now riveted into the end of a drive shaft. Thanks guys. Yeah, so I need to make another one. Hopefully I'm going to get two out of this bit of bar that I just forged. I've got a bit of fork truck tiner, I made a hexagon. So I'm going to try and do that now. And I'm just going to take you along for the ride, do a little bit of a talk through how to make some tips and tricks for drawing out some tapers. So see you on the other side. First thing I'm going to do is take the bar up and get it nice and hot. Just brush it off. And I'm going to hold it over the bick. I'm going to hold it up at a slight angle and give it a good crack. Turn it through 90 degrees and another good crack. Take the corners off. Okay. Just like so. You stick that back in the fire. Same again, but this time over the edge of the anvil. So I'm just going to hold her up at 45 degrees. Now I'm just cleaning it up. Okay, just like that. By using the bick to do the draw out, you prevent the end from fish lipping. Now I'm going to take the corners off of the hexagon. Keep working around, keep taking those corners off. Now I'm just going to round the end up and then map. Just keeping this all the time. Your desired angle. Just getting rid of all those high spots, just keeping this central, like so. And hopefully this hasn't fish lipped, which it hasn't. And hopefully it's quite central, it looks fairly central to me. Now all I'm going to do, because I'm a bit of a OCD freak, is I'm just going to re-hot this area and just draw these this hexagon back in nice and tidy. So a slightly lower temperature. Good brushing off, lay it flat on the anvil. Just planish that hexagon. Pack it nicely. Just like so. With a slightly colder forging, the end's starting to fish lip slightly, and that's the reason normally, is because you are forging too cold. So if you're getting a little fish lip, it's probably worth pushing the temperature up a little bit. Also, increasing your PSI is important, so nice big taps with a slightly larger hammer moves more of the internal material, which gives you a bulge. So if I show you on the other end, this was done with a power hammer and it was done at quite heat. There's a nice little radius on the end there. Right, I'm going to put this back in the fire and I'm going to forge this side down into the hitting end now. Okay, so I've gone for a slightly different view here, and this is to bring up some points about form, how to stand and etiquette. It's important to put your hand on your hip or your material. Hold it up at the angle you want to forge at and then strike down parallel to that angle. So I'm going to turn this now and just try and keep that on my hip there. Now I don't want to draw this out too long, but you can see here that the end's still nice and bulged, and that's because I'm using plenty of pressure because of the part of the anvil that I've decided to use. It's like when you squish plasticine, it's like that. So that's getting a bit hot now, a bit cold now, so I'm going to chuck that back in the fire. Again, a note on posture. This off. A note on posture, bring it up onto the side of your body and hold it nice and tight there against your body. Get it at the right angle and keep it there. Right, I've got enough heat here to start taking these angles, these corners off, so I'm going to do that. Okay, it's a bit cold now, so straighten this back. Back in the fire she goes. Another brush in. I'm just going to everything up, get the centre again. small blows on the end, and we're just back here. Just look to make sure it looks in the middle, which it does. It all looks nice and straight. Okay. Same again, hold it on your hip. So again, just keep drawing this out. Straighten it up in the anvil. It's always very important to encourage the taper back into the starting stock. It's also important to try and keep everything nice and square. The squarer you can keep it this way, the straighter it will stay, and the more central it will stay. Now I want to start rounding this up. The first step to rounding this up is to take the corners off of the square. What I want to do is I want to start right up here on the parent stock. And the reason being is I want this flat to be the same size all the way around. Okay. What I need to do next now is round the back of this out to get this all nice and even. I'm making a real effort to make sure that this is round and doesn't have any flats in it. Now to dress the rest of it. Continue to take the corners off, and then move around to another corner and take that off. And just keep moving around, taking off those corners. So I need to centre this up ever so slightly. Okay, it looks good. So the next thing to do is I'm going to get this all up to an even temperature. I'm going to go over to the leg vise and just rasp it nice and smooth. So I'm just going to open the vise up just enough so this doesn't fall down. Grab the rasp. And as I'm turning the punch, I'm running the rasp up and down, just taking off all the high spots. Now I like to do this with someone else, with two people, because it makes life a lot easier. You can do it on your own, just takes a bit of time. I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys, and I hope you learned something. This little bad boy is going to be the pin-up boy for the website. Some more tools going up there for sale. If you ever want any tools making, just check out my website or drop me a line, and I'm quite happy to have a discussion about making tools. I'm going to make a few more videos about making punches, and there's going to be a rounding hammer video coming up soon, I hope. Some notes to make. I haven't hardened this at all, and I don't harden any of my tools that touch hot metal. I'll go over that in a video for you guys and explain why I don't do that another time. Also, I didn't normalise this. And I don't think I covered the starting stock size. The starting stock size was just over 7 inches or 180 mil, and the finishing size is just over 9 inches or 230 mil. And the starting stock size was 3/4 inch hexagonal bar, which I made, or 20 mil hexagonal bar, which again I made out of forgery time, but I'm pretty sure I said that. Yeah, so go over to my website if you want to see all the tools that I make. If you're interested in buying anything, remember, if it's not up there, it's because I haven't had time to put it up there yet. But if there's anything you want to talk about, just chuck me a line. I hope you enjoyed this video that I've made for you guys. I really enjoy making the videos, so remember, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you want to know. I'm really happy to share anything I do know. I will stick a link up here for a video where I made my hammers recently, and I will chuck another video up here so you can see a cabbage explode. It really did. Bye guys, see you later.